If you want to look as sexy as this man right here, go to Sally Shirts today. We got shirts, we got jackets, we got absolutely everything, including the I've been hit by fucking feet shirt. Get it today, Sally Shirts. And don't forget our partners, Relentless Racing League and Rapid Racing League. Champion, by the way. Hello everybody and welcome to FormulaOCE. We are here for the British Grand Prix. It is round number 8 of the championship and it is, holy shit, it's raining. It is a wet day in Britain at Silverstone and boy oh boy, it is very, very wet. And let's have a look at the championship points while we wait for the drivers to load in, because of course I'm the host and I'm behind by like 2 minutes because the start of qualifying. Oh, there's an Alfa Romeo. But here's the points. As of right now, 12-point lead for Rapid Noodles over Kahoot. Reptile in position number 3 right now. 4th, Chris. Reedy in P5, Rapid Willie, we got Josh, we got Jenny, we got Supra, and we got Abyss that rounds out our top 10 here. Here in the Drivers' Championship here in Tier 1. And while we look, we'll have a look at the constructors. It is just a 26-point lead for Williams over Alpine. And Williams looking pretty good right now. And yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how things go as we now go live here on circuit. It is qualifying for the British Grand Prix, and things will definitely be interesting. And Apex, you'll have to wait and see. Not giving away too much. That's what's the point. But intermediate tyres on for these guys here in this session, and I've got that wrong. There we go. We've got Old Spency out there at the moment, and we will go and have here Rapid Willie. Willie, of course, we've got 17 drivers here, so two drivers will be out here in qualifying. Intermediate conditions, you know, it could bring anybody into the story. So we'll have to wait and see how it will all play out. As now we see Pinju, first one to complete a lap here at Silverstone. And of course Silverstone, one of those tracks where, it's just one of those tracks where things can happen. Let's be honest here. It's a track where, I mean, we'll see the corner in a minute. Of course, the controversial incident between Hamilton and Verstappen. The thing about Silverstone is that it's one of those tracks where, I mean, it's one of those tracks where it can be so good for racing. It could be so good for racing, but it could be one of those tracks where, especially in league racing, where 20 cars can be out. It's one of those tracks, because some people may not race the best, and it could cause drama. Sydney Swan in the chat saying hello to everybody and hello to you. But in the wet, I'll tell you this right now, if it's a wet race, I have not been confirmed it's a wet race or not. Usually in the wet around here, it can be boring as hell. Especially leg racing. In the wet conditions around here. I mean, as a driver, it's probably entertaining, but from a spectator point of view, boy, it can be very boring because most of the race is just following each other. It's pretty much what Britain is pretty much like. Britain can be like that. It can be a DRS train, but it's one of those circuits where the racing can be very good. And I saw Holdo saying that it is a dry race. So there we go. Dry race around Silverstone. So some of the drivers will be very happy with that. Let me tell you that right now. And I'd be happy with that as well. As Jamie now has a little moment. He only got P13. He's actually 13 seconds off the pace. So there he goes. Willie goes off circuit. 1.1 behind Betsy here for pole position as of right now. Here's Reedy out there in the Williams. Small yellow flags galore here. All that you can poke a stick at here at the moment. And Reedy, be interested to see how Reedy goes. And happy birthday, of course, great man in the chat in isolation. I spent 2 birthdays in isolation. It's great. Absolutely great stuff. But we'll watch the rest of Reedy's lap here in the Williams. And Kahoot now goes up into P2. Relics goes up into P3 here right now. And here comes Reedy for the end of his lap in the Williams. And let's see what Reedy can do. Goes up into P4. So Reedy now up into 4th place here in this one. And so Reedy in 4th right now. Let's see who else is out in lap times. Test sites. And that's not my job to do, mate. That's not my job. So Jamie now goes P1 after position number 1. So position number 1 goes to Jamie. And Kahoot now in validation. And yeah, that's not my job there, Plum. It's not my job to do. So, yeah. Here's Josh. And as you can see, we'll show you the championship points once again. Josh currently in P7 in the championship. And you can see we're covering it on the screen. There you go. There he is. Might put that just there. We'll do that. There we go. See Josh now on the screen. And there we go. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. There we go. So that gives you an idea of the points so far once again. And Josh, of course, going to see what he can possibly do here tonight, especially here in a wet qualifying here so far. Very close between, well, the top 6 right now. Very close between the top 6. As Reedy improves his lap, well, let's just forget me saying it was close because it's not anymore. Josh out to the line in his first lap, and he is struggling. Josh absolutely struggling with the car at the moment, but he's only 1.4 off, so for a first lap, that's not too bad. Actually, that's not too bad. He's the championship leader. Of course, you would all know the trade between Williams and Aston Martin. Noodles now in the Aston, and then we got Kahoot in the Williams. So big change. As Chunky now, let's see what Chunky can do here. Chunky now to the line, goes P7. So it'll be interesting to see here what everyone does here at the moment. How they're going to handle all this. Some drivers you're going to see put a bucket load of fuel on and just go for lap after lap, but it depends on what happens at the end of Q1 here. Pretty much what depends on here at the moment. As one of the McLarens has actually had a bit of a moment. Kahoot now improves the time from 36.087. And let's see where Reptile can go in the Alpine. Of course, Alpine, before this race weekend, the overall constructors leaders, those points have not been updated, so don't count me on that. Nater in the chat, hello to you. Hello to everybody watching here right now on the British Grand Prix. The day of the Turkish Grand Prix to come tonight in real life. I'm sure to talk a little more about that throughout the stream, no doubt about it. But here's Rapid Noodles, championship leader. Let's see what he can possibly do here in this one at the moment. Just 8 minutes to go here in this session, so Noodles now will come around the last corner, and it's going to be a P8 for him for now, but a second off the pace, but he should improve a bit later on. Chunky now moves up to P5. Ferrari's looking good so far here at the moment. P5 and P6 looking very good. Pinju out there on circuit as well. Kruder out there on circuit too. So these drivers out there trying to see what they can possibly do here in this session. Test Science making his way out, even though that's not who I have selected. There's Test Science. Yeah, 4 times right. As we see Test Science now to the line, he's about to restart another lap. And it's currently Williams 1-2, so even with the trade that happened, Reptile's moved up to P3 by the way, even with the trade that happened, Williams is still 1-2. So, can't change much. And also you've got to remember a lot of these guys are probably on dry tyres, especially when it's, dry tyres, on a dry setup, especially when it's going to be a dry race. So, these guys, some of them may not have the best setups here in these conditions, but they're hoping they can scrape in, especially if it's going to dry out of the session. Here comes Rapid Noodles now in the Aston Martin, and let's see what he can do. To the line, and he slightly improves by a tad, and that is a Haas letting people through. Jagger the Hutt in this one so far. And here's Crew to come. Pinju is coming up here right now. Let's see what Pinju can do, but Crew to come now. Coming to the last few calls down. Let's see what can happen. Crew saying the chat, hopefully I can make Frizy proud. Well, who knows? Who knows? We know the most passionate team boss in OCE is Frizy, because we know if his cars win races, he gifts everyone 10 subs in the chat. Told you. He'll give everyone subs in the chat for the 1-2s. I'm telling you, that's what he'll do. He's crazy, that man. His Pinju goes P8. So Pinju now put in the position number 8 here. And yeah, it's fascinating to see how it all plays out here at the moment. Relic's now, does he improve on his time? He does, P4. So Relic's up in the position number 4. And Relic's now 4th place in this one. And so more Frizy be spin chips after this weekend. Well, if it's a Williams 1-2 possibly. I didn't see the results of Tier 2 and Tier 3, so I don't know who got the better points so far, being Williams and Alpine. So those overall points very crucial to be the ones, be the best team, overall team of all Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Makes his way back in, and he's down at P12 here. Now for a Mayo driver. No, he shouldn't be able. I don't think he. Well, that's up to the admins to sign because I can't make that decision while I'm here. I'm too focused on commentating, but I don't think he. I think is he. I don't know if he's actually allowed to when joining in Q1. I can't. I don't know. I'm too focused on qualifying. The admins have to make that decision, not me. There's Jagger the Hutt here in the Haas, and he goes for a spin. Goes for a spin, Jagger. Last car, 1.9 seconds. The margin is Kahoot now. Still on top. Can we seek someone dip into the 35s? We'll have to wait and see who can dip into the 135s. Can anyone dip into the 135s here so far here in qualifying? 2 minutes to go. Kurt looking good here so far this weekend. His championship rivals, Josh P4 and Noodles P5, but of course anything can happen with that. And it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. And remind you again, there are the points here so far. And Kurt looking to get some points back here on Noodles. Bring that margin down the championship if he can. And that will be so crucial to him in this title fight. He will want to do that if he possibly can. So look out for that. As Reedy's done, he's happy being in P2 right now. He should be safe either way, especially when free cars. Free cars will be out of the session. Coot to the line, he does. 35.955, so Coot improves that time. Relics now. Let's see what Relics can do here. Sector 3, I think, has won the Alpha Carries, as we see now. Relics now around the last corner. And he goes P4. Slightly improves on his time. Swim man on circuit. Jagger the Hutt and now on the lap. Chris needs to improve. It's very close between Haduff, Cruder and Chris. And it's P12 for Chris, so Chris goes up into 12th place here at the moment. So look at Jagger now. In the Haas, Jagger now to the line, and let's see what Jagger can do here in this one. Jagger now around the last corner, and he will do a P7. Ooh. Swim A. He's about to start his lap time now, actually, so Swim A will be in his lap. And Test Science. Soften that first sector. Surprisingly didn't get a track limit penalty. Let's see what he can possibly do. Cruder now. Let's go again. It's so close. 0.008 between him and Haduff. Abyss will be done. He's in P14, so he'll be happy that Haduff, Cruder, Test Science, and Swimay don't get above him. As we see Haduff now to the line, it's second. Haduff goes second fastest. And he probably does because he joined in and the game's been stupid. Probably why. Jamie's in the outside zone. I know Jamie's crashed. That's why. Jamie's crashed. So Jamie's out. Jamie's out of qualifying. He's out of qualifying. So here comes, who's going to be the first one across the line here? It's going to be Swim A. Abyss is on the brink here. It'll be Abyss on the brink. It's looking like it's going to be a top 14 Q2 here. As Swime now comes around the last corner now, and let's see what he can do. P11, Abyss is out. Abyss is out. Science slightly improves. Can Kruder take out Chris here in qualifying? Unless Jamie's... I don't know. The game's saying he's down. We'll have to wait and see. Kruder to the line. He does. P10. Chris is out of qualifying here. As Kahoot improves again to 35.5. He's just showing off. But that is qualifying done as we wait for Jagger the Hutt to retire in the pit lane. Or Chunky still out there on a lap, excuse me. Chunky will go to... Oh my God! How close was that to being a Haas upside down? And there we go. So it's Kahoot. Fastest on his debut for Williams. And let's go down for the field. Yeah, Jamie's out. Well, you shouldn't have crashed out, Jamie. There you go. So Jamie out, Chris out, Abyss out, and Science out. Chris and Abyss out. That's big ones there, but Chris, of course, not a big fan of this track, so he'll probably go start on the medium tyres in qualifying. And we're about to get on the way for Q2 here in Silverstone. So here we go, about to get back underway for Q2. It is still a wet session here in Silverstone, here at the British Grand Prix. And it's going to be a top 14 shootout here at the moment. So, man, oh man. So we see Ozbetsy, Pinju, the first one to come out here as well. So drivers making their way here for this session. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how everything plays out here in this session. And Pinju. Again, these guys are just going to be out there doing lap after lap after lap, trying to make sure, see what they can possibly do here at the moment. Let's go through here at the moment, through the field, everybody out on circuit, and trying to get on board with somebody here. Well, I forgot a bottle of water to get, so we're going to go on board with somebody while I do that. Here's Kahoot. Where is everybody at the moment? I'm trying to find someone that is all to be on the on-board lap with. And Rapid Willie in McLaren. Kahoot. I'm going to go on board with Kahoot actually. So, stick with us. Enjoy the on-board lap of Kahoot here around a wet Silverstone. Don't forget, it is meant to be a dry race. So it's going to be dry conditions here in Silverstone, and show me more. Show you what? What do you want? What do you want, you old man? Oh, I shouldn't say old man. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm about to get my paycheck reduced to -$0. I'm gonna go on board with Kahoot, and I'll be back in just a second. Enjoy the onboard lap. course, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the driver I go on board with gets an invalidation. What hype? What are you talking about? Fry's giving us free money. What hype are you talking about? We're in 10 sexy P. That's the hype. You missed the hype video. You missed everything. So you missed out. Put shame on Dutchy. I'm kidding, Dutchy. We all love you here. Show me green goats. And green goats will be coming, my friend. You'll have to wait and see. Green goats. Mate, green goats will be... You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait. Green goats. Green goats comes when green goats comes. Let me tell you. I just realised what I said. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, go on board here with Chunky. Thank God it's only qualifying. Oh, that's going to be clipped. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm never going to hear the end of that one. Here's Kahoot. Has he actually not invalidated this time? Yep, he hasn't invalidated. So it's like a curse. Whoever I go on board with when I have to go off for a second during qualifying, they invalidate. It's like a curse. And watch him do it fast slap. Now he goes P3, so there you go. And don't worry, Dutchy, you'll see Kahoot, green goats in between qualifying and the race. Don't you worry, you will see it. And here's Chunky. Goes P5. Chunky up in the position number 5 here at the moment. As Reptile, still wet conditions here in Silverstone. And it's most likely we're going to see that for quite a while here at the moment. As we're watching Reptile, we've got Kruder, who's just starting on his up, and so is Jack, of course he is. Let's have a look through the field here at the moment. We've got Rapid Willie, McLaren driver. His teammate Ford is not here. And there you go, wet qualifying for the whole session. So, who's going to be the best you want to see here? Who's going to be the best in these conditions? And that mostly means is Willie will cross the line and slightly down his time. That's going to mean you're going to see a lot. I would be shocked if I saw someone on the hard tyres. As Kahoot increased to a 35.6, 35.7. You're most likely going to see, I think, everyone start the mediums. Because then you've got those soft tyres at the end. They'll feel good. And that's going to be the crucial part for them. Absolutely. So I feel like you're going to see a lot of guys on the medium tyres to start this race. But then you've got the factor of safety cars. But who knows? But someone could try to go the soft tyre as Jager will cross the line and go P10. Someone could go start on the soft tyre, hope for an early safety car, come in on mediums, and if they're good with their tyres, go to the end. And they've got a pit stop advantage. It's one thing you've got to point out there. But also you've got to remember this as well. Someone could do the old sneaky. Start on the mediums, early safety car, go softs, and then come back in and put mediums. They'll be at the back, but they would have a pit stop advantage of maybe medium runners who may not pit. So you've got to put that into a factor. There's a lot of factors you have to pull in, especially with a wet qualifying, because it turns the strategy around in the dry race. Absolutely does. As we see Hadaf, and I just realised I have to put the Green Goats video on this screen. Hopefully it doesn't. As we just wait and see, we'll sailboard him with it up. I'm just gonna. I'm prepared here. I'm professional. For me. Stormhunter saying he reached 20 laps on soft tyres. Well, there you go. Or, as you... Well, you never know. Again, someone could go soft, medium, soft. Too. If they wanted to. It's going to be another factor. Betsy and P are free right now. And we've got Josh now about to come to the line. As I make sure to include a few things. Unprofessional of me, I know. As Josh goes to position number 3. So Josh now up into 3rd place. As we watch Relics. Now, Sparky in the chat. Hello, Sparky. And I'm just going to try to get up this video. Hopefully it'll come up. And Relics. We're back. Green Goats disconnected my internet. Hopefully we're all good. We're back now. Apologies for that. Literally the internet my internet just blacked out there for a second. Literally connecting Green Goats video. So hopefully we're back live. And want everybody to let me know that we can still see me. We're all live. We're all live. Okay, Dutchy said someone let me know. Okay, go fuck yourself. Alright, we're back live. We're back live. We are back live here in Britain. As Kahoot now 35-2-1-3. So Kahoot now 35-2-1-3. And so, don't know what happened there, but it's literally me clicking on Green Goat's video to put it in the thing, and it's just disconnected my internet. But hopefully we don't have another moment here with low internet. Let's hope not. So we've got Swim A, P13 here right now. And Swim A now looking to see what he could possibly do here in this one. And we lost 5 viewers. That's just great. Those damn 5 viewers that left. How dare they? As we see Kahoot now. Look at him. Almost half a second quicker than Josh. That's incredible. Kahoot got great pace here right now. And we'll see what... Oh, well, he's actually Velo. Never mind. We'll go to Willie. Rapid Willie. .786 down on Kahoot's time, and he'll see if he can move his way up through the pack. He does, goes second. So Willie in second place here right now. As we got Swim A about to finish off his lap. What can Swim A do? Swim A. To the line. Goes fifth. 5th place for the Red Bull driver, so not too shabby for the Red Bull driver there. As we see now Pinju. We'll see how the Pinju's up here at the moment and see what Pinju can do. Can he do anything really to be a factor here at the moment? No offense, Pinju. Sorry. I shouldn't be reading Discord. Unprofessional of me. Reptile is retired in the pit lane. So unprofessional. I'm gonna have my paycheck reduced by Dutchy of $0 to -$0. Oh dear. Some people think that I get paid. I don't. I don't want to get paid. I do it for the love. Do it for the love of the 17 people watching right now as Pinju goes around. And I'm getting very excited. And it's only Q2. P2 goes around. Noodles is P11, by the way. Noodles is P11, championship leader. But remember, Noodles, not great here in qualifying. Some days. Sometimes he can absolutely bolt up with P1 and then out of nowhere goes P5. So, safe for Noodles. Jagger. Kruder behind. Reptile is out of qualifying, so the Alpines are not having a good time here today. And we'll see what Jagger can do. Can Kruder get up there as well? And is that just got Reedy's just moved up into P2. And we watch the Haas, but the Mercedes looks, I think, quicker than him at the moment. We'll have to wait and see. Jagger doesn't improve. Kruder doesn't improve either. So there we go. That is it. Qualifying done for Q2. And there we go. Q2 done. And we're now getting set for Q3. Everybody in the chat, give us your predictions on who's going to take pole position here at the British Grand Prix. Who you think is going to take pole? Gives me that prediction. Sparky saying Alpine. Well, both Alpines are out, Sparky. So you have to give me something else. But there's Q2 results. Reptile, Pinju, Jagger and Kruder out. And there's your top 10. About to get underway for Q2. For Q3, excuse me, here at the British Grand Prix. So it's still a wet qualifying here in Silverstone. 10 cars about to decide who will take pole position here at the British Grand Prix. And hope you're all doing well at home. 21 viewers. It's hope you're all doing fantastically well wherever you are around the world, around this great Australian land, even New Zealand as well. And shout out to those New South Wales people who are fully vaccinated. You get to go nowhere. Well, you get to go everywhere, basically. Well, not really. Tomorrow. And shout out to Victorians. I mean, and Victoria's just... don't know what to say with Victoria. Try to be nice about it, but you know, just everybody's just going for their own world. I want to go back to going to the pub on a Saturday night. I think Kahut will agree with me on that and a few other people. And yeah, enough about that crazy shit, because it's just a mess when we all think about it. Yeah, I just want to see some live motorsport in Australia again. That's all I want to see. Go back to the speedways on a Friday night. That's what we want. Go back to Parramatta Speedway. If you're not someone from New South Wales and you haven't been to Parramatta Speedway, you can't class yourself as a motorsport fan. It's just facts. Enough with my rubbish talk. Because that's all I do before we get things underway. The first car to start a lap here will be Willie, and we're going to go on board here with Willie for a lap, and hopefully it does not invalidate. Hopefully it doesn't invalidate and make things even worse for us. Oh dear. But here we go. Lap around the Silverstone British Grand Prix circuit through Abbey. Always a tough part of the circuit to get absolutely right. Turn 2, turn 3. This is where the pass is going to be made here tonight. If you can make those passes stick, will be very important for you. Turn 4, and then come up to turn 5, and then on this long straight here right now, where DRS, passing opportunities, definitely, but it can be a minimal risk. So I'll have to wait and see as we come through the old last quarter, I like to call it, because I'm old enough to remember when this was the front straight here at Silverstone. And of course we come up to where Hamilton took out Verstappen. If there's any Hamilton fans, Reptile will not be happy with me saying that, even though he says he's not a Hamilton fan. I'm just giving him crap. We've been through Maggots and Beckett's. Maggots and Beckett's, of course, one of my absolute favourite parts of this circuit, because it's a challenge, but it's a beautiful challenge. Now for the last few quarters, it'll be 16, 17 and 18. You can lose a lot of time through here, but Willie, not too bad of a lap here, but let's see if he can pull into 36.104, and I think Reedy behind him may have validated. No, Reedy only did 36.85. Relic sits on the 36.0. It's Betsy now. Next one. Oh, Betsy having a little bit of moment there. Betsy goes to P3, so Betsy now P3 in this one. As Chunky now. Actually, no, it won't be Chunky, it'll be Swim A. That's Swim A's well, though. Never mind. Here comes Chunky, the Ferrari driver. Making a 1-2. Oh, make me come. Again, qualifying's where we go R-rated. That's what we just having fun here at FormulaOCE, and that's what we love. And he didn't go P2, but he goes P3 either way. Chunky sags into position number 3. And I mean, have you seen? I mean, well, watch Josh here before I say my comment. As Josh now crosses the line, he goes P3. Where's Kahoot? Kahoot now. Last couple of quarters. What will Kahoot do? It's going to be in the 35s, and should be. It's not. It's only 3rd. I think he's just showed off. It's now Haduff. I was about to say Hoodoff. Haduff! Oh my goodness me. He got out of the way of that Alfa Romeo. Thank goodness for that. As long as Betsy has invalidated his lap time, Willie goes to the top. 35.6, so Kahoot has a marker to find in these last 6 minutes here in qualifying for the British Grand Prix. Pretty much everyone's invalidated, so I wonder if they've all got an old set of inches on. I don't know why you would. Just do back-to-back laps on inches and you'll go faster. Unless this game's not like that. I don't know. I don't play the game. Swim A now to the line. What will he do? Reedy stated he forgot to turn DRS as Swim A goes 2nd fastest. And Reedy forgot to turn DRS. That's a bit of an important thing to turn on. And old set, yeah. I expected that. A few people on old sets of tyres here in this one. Here in Silverstone, as we got Noodles now. Watch Noodles lap here. Important for the championship. A reminder of the points before the end of this qualified session. Don't forget, 12-point lead for Kahoot. Sorry, for Noodles over Kahoot. Reptile sitting there in 3rd, but he's not in the top 10. Chris and then Reedy. And then Josh down in P7. Josh would want a good session, a good day of points over Kahoot, and he won a good session over Kahoot and Noodles, trying to get some points on him here in this one. It's now Noodles down. Let's see what Rapper Noodles can do on this lap in the Aston Martin for the first time here this weekend. Last few corners now. And I don't think it's going to be to the top. Might not even be near. No, he bombed over the slot. So he's P6. P6 for the Aston Martin. He might have enough fuel on board to just go again. Well, he actually will have to because he won't have time to come back out. He might, but I don't think he would. I don't think he would have enough time to come back out. So Noodles is probably going to go for another lap or two here in this one. Excuse me. As everyone now on the out laps. Haduff out on circuit. Kahoot is up by half a second. Let's see what Kahoot can do. Kahoot now, last corner. What does Kahoot do? It's a 35-4. And he'll probably go again here, Kahoot. Most likely will go again. No, he's invalidated, but he will probably lift off for now and go for another lap. 0.047 up. Let's see what he can do in this middle sector. 2 tenths up. It's not going to, or 3 tenths up almost. Not going to be enough to challenge for pole. Unless he has a ripper last sector, which you never know. But here comes Noodles now. In the Aston Martin, what can he do? Can the Aston Martin driver move his way up through the fields? He does go ahead of Josh. P5 for Rapid Noodles here at the moment. As Josh is beginning his lap, Betsy out there on a lap time as well, and so is Reed. So the final moments here in qualifying. Kahoot about to get himself ready for another lap. What does Rapid Noodles do here in this first sector? Let's have a look. Slightly up. If you can find something in the middle sector, that's what he'll be looking for. Watch Reedy. Actually, no, Haduff. No, it'll be Reedy. Reedy, the first one to do a lap time here. And a lot of these guys are going to get another lap. So, a lot of these guys will get a second lap time here on these intermediate tyres. So, let's see what Reedy can do. 1.3 seconds down on his teammate. Excuse me. We'll see if he can try to move his way up. Last corner now for Reedy. He can go again, but he's P2. Leaves 1-2 for now. Here comes Rapid Willie, who's starting off his lap here right now. Betsy now to the line. Let's see where Betsy can go. Betsy goes P4. What about Josh? Chunky moves up into position number 6. Also close here at the moment. As now Josh now to the line, goes pole. Josh now goes into pole position. Haduff now goes into pole position in the McLaren. The Williams have got some work to do. 2 tenths up is Kahoot. Reedy's up on his time, but let's watch Kahoot. Can Kahoot come around the last corner here at the moment, and let's see what he can do. Kahoot to the line, he goes pole. Josh will have another chance, and so does Reedy. What does Rapid Willie do? He slightly improved his time, but does not move up the position. Reedy's up by 3 tenths. The Williams cars can be 1-2 again. So we'll wait and see what will happen here. Try to keep an eye on where everyone else is through the field. Reedy now, can he be near his teammate? He only goes third. Only goes third. Where's Noodles? No, he's invalidated. Noodles is done. Noodles is done. He's chunky. He's done. Betsy to the line. P5 for Betsy. Where's Josh? Can Josh get ahead of Haduff? Haduff is right behind. And Relics is up at a P7. Josh goes to second. Haduff goes around. It's pole for Cahoon. It's going to be pole unless Rapid Willie has got something in the bag. He's actually quite close. Willie could maybe spring a surprise. Championship leader down in 10th, but as we know, even he has started at the back and done really well at the end. He's even won, Noodles. But what can Willie do? Can he go to pole? I don't think he went pole, but I'm wondering where he went. No, he went P2. Look how close that is. 0.04 between those guys. Unbelievable. So Cahoon on pole position here at the British Grand Prix. And what a session that was here in this one. But folks, strap yourself in for what's sure to be an exciting race here at the British Grand Prix. Stay with us. If you want to look as sexy as this man right here, go to Sally Shirts today. We got shirts, we got jackets, we got absolutely everything, including the I've been hit by fucking food shirt. Get it today, Sally Shirts. And don't forget our partners, Relentless Racing League and Rapid Racing League. Alright, we're back here. And what is going to go down in this one? Everybody give your predictions in the chat on who you think is going to win this race. Who you think could take the biscuits here in this one. And don't forget as well, Taylor Racing as well, sponsors here at FormulaOCE. Don't forget about them as well. And let's have a look and see what goes down here. And hello to Pajala in the chat. So this is going to be interesting to see what strategy they all do, because it's an interesting one. It's an interesting. You could go either way, but then you could think about what if there's an early safety car. Got to think about that. And yeah, great. Cheers, Dutchy. Might see that out again if we get another safety car. It will be played if the safety car does come out during a safety car. I will be playing it during the safety car once again. We've got to show the sponsors some love, of course, and our partners. Absolutely, got to show the love here at the moment. So I wish it. There we go. No. Okay, there we go. So 1, 2, 4, 6 drivers are on the softs. The rest on mediums. Keep an eye on those soft runners, because if there's an early safety car, who knows? Who knows? But as we said before, tyres around here isn't a big thing. Tyre wear's not a big thing around here. It used to be in like F1, Jesus, F1 2019, 2018, tyre wear used to be terrible around here. But now tyre wear doesn't exist. But reminder of the championship points real quickly before we go racing. Noodles still in the lead by 12 points here in this one. But that could change, looking where Cahoon is on track and compared to Noodles. But as we said before, Noodles likes to come through the field even when he starts a bit further back here in qualifying. So those are the points so far for the British Grand Prix. And we are moments away from the start here at the moment. And just saw that. Magnum, thank you so much for following the channel. Thank you so much. Just moments ago. And Baliska 2000 as well. I hope you're still in the chat. Thank you so much for following. Of course, we race 5 times a week. Of course, realistic F2, T3, T2, T1. And we're about to get underway. It's Kahoot, Willie, Josh, Enough, Reedy. That's your top 5. And they're all the mediums. Will the soft runners become a factor? What strategy is that going to bring? And I guarantee you're not going to see the hard tyres in this race. 26 laps, British Grand Prix, about to get underway, waiting on Fingers Abyss to get to the line, but he's on the lobby at the moment. British Grand Prix, about to get underway, here for FormulaOCE. Underway, we're racing, and it's a great start. It looks like by Kahoot, he gets the great jump. The McLaren of Rapid Willie sits there behind. Oh, it's a big crash behind. No, that's big. That's big. That's a huge incident. Pinju's out. And how's that just a virtual? How's that just a virtual? And there we go. Safety car has been deployed here at Britain. And that all started her duff going around. And it's just caused chaos. It looked like one of the AlphaTauri maybe that were involved in that. I couldn't tell, but 2 cars went off circuit, and that has just caused absolute bedlam in this one. And wow. And I agree. What the hell was that? Thank goodness that. Thank goodness that I don't know what happened there. We're going to have to see the onboard footages of everybody to really get a grasp of what happened there. Because even I don't know. That was a weird one. That was a weird incident, to say the least. But Kahoot in position number 1 after a great start. Willie 2nd and Reedy in 3rd place. Wow, wee. What else can you say about that one? So Pinju out, Abyss still hasn't joined back in. So who pits? Josh is in. So what is everyone going to do here? Chunky's going to come in on mediums, I guarantee. What's Josh going to do? I can't. Softs. Is he going to go to the end on softs? Storm Hutto said in the chat 20 laps on softs. Wow. But I did say they're not insistent around here, the tyre wear. Chunky on the mediums. He's going to the end. Cruder Sauce. What did Cruder start on? Actually, Cruder started on mediums. Okay, there we go. So Cruder's going to go to the end. That's what I'm expecting. And this is car's back in. But it's a lap down. Unless the game's just not reset yet. The game's probably not reset yet. So there you go. Will anybody come back in? You never know, as the Aston Martin safety car is out here in Silverstone. And you know what? Let's do it. Let's go to a quick commercial break and shill our sponsors. If you want to look as sexy as this man right here, go to Sally Shirts today. We got shirts, we got jackets, we got absolutely everything, including the I've been hit by fucking thief shirt. Get it today, Sally Shirts. And don't forget our partners, Relentless Racing League and Rapid Racing League. I'm just going to keep playing that every time. I told you, the Green Goats is the face of OCE. I told you, he's the face of FormulaOCE. Oh, it's never going to get old. Wait till Singapore when that gets played like 7 times. Or Imola, or Saudi Arabia. Yeah, wait till it gets played multiple times. But we are under the Aston Martin safety car. And Abyss has come in. Probably on mediums. He'll go. He could come back in and put a set of soft tyres on if he wanted to. So, as we see, yeah, medium's on. So, Abyss, it says he's a lap down. I don't know. Maybe game's probably glitched out. Who knows? I hope for his sake he's not a lap down. But who knows? Kahoot, your race leader here in Britain. And the Williams driver doing superbly here right now. Willie in second and Reedy. Trying to see what he could possibly do if he can get past Willie and make it a Williams stablemate up the front. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Abyss, 1 lap down. 1 lap down. That's awkward. And 2 McLarens on the podium, well, maybe that's enough. P13 right now, but he's the last one who's hit the pit. Chunky, though, is ahead of Josh. Chunky could have a surprise podium. You never know. Depends how this race plays out. And don't forget, the pit lane time around here is long. It's like, what, like 28 seconds? I think it's a long pit lane time around here. So, yeah, you do lose a lot of time, but, well, you can gain time on some fresh tyres. We'll see how things go on this restart. Hopefully we can all calm it down and get back underway for what is sure to be an interesting restart between Kahoot and Willie. Reedy behind Betsy, P4 and Relics. And it'll be interesting to see how much time can Josh, Chunky, Kruder can make up in this race. Kahoot's gone. Willie has fallen asleep. Look at that! 1.6 seconds is the margin. And Betsy's gone way off. What did I just... Whoa! Betsy now going for the movie on Reedy. I thought he was going to come back on and kill Reedy then. Jesus. Could have almost deemed that as a unsafe rejoin. As Relics now goes for the move on and Noodles comes through as well. Whoa, Reedy's gone off. Relics now up into P3. And it's steady as she goes as Betsy's now all the way down P8. What's happened to Betsy? Betsy's losing a lot of time. Chris now trying to come through here on position. Wow. Betsy could have damage. Wow, what a car's going wide there. Reedy's gone wide as well. And that's brought Reptile, of course. Reptile up for the field. Jamie with a time penalty. Oh, Swim A almost went around there. But it's 2 seconds the gap Kahoot has over Willie. 2 seconds the margin here right now. Noodles P4. And now Reedy and Chris. Chris now moves up a position. Jagger now through on Reedy. Does Reedy have damage? Reedy must have damage. Ah, they might... Okay, so now I understand now. I think what's happened here is... Oh, what's happened? Chunky Kruder! What the hell has just happened? That could be another safety car or a virtual. What has happened there? Wow. And, yeah, I was going to get that out. Yeah, Willie... Oh, Chunky goes for a spin. But, yeah, I was going to mention that. It would have been the restart you would have got that damage. And that's why Betsy was slow as well. So that explains it all. But what has happened there with Chunky and Kruder? And, this is weird. We've got an Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin inside each other, but we'll go away from that here right now. As Reptile now coming up into this pack of medium runners here right now. I feel Reptile probably should have pitted. Feel like Reptile probably should have pitted. I think he should have got the mediums now. It would have been a good position. So now that changes everything. The only one that's in a good position right now is Josh. The only one. Because the guys that have pitted early on have had to pit again. Wow. As we see now Reptile trying to see if he can close up here on Noodles. Coot with the fastest lap of the race. Willie down with the fastest lap of the race. And Relic's down with the fastest lap of the race. Oh, the Ferrari juices are tickling. And he saw quite well Josh down with the fastest lap of the race. So we need to see how those tyres go. We heard it from Storm in the chat. It can go very long. This tyre doesn't exist around here. I have to wait and see. See if they go off towards the end. You never know. Swim A in position number 6 here. At the moment, Chunky gets a time penalty. So Chunky not having a great day here at the moment in this one. And he's got multiple penalties. I think Chunky has given up. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Chunky has given up here in this one right now. Yeah, Chunky in the pit lane. So Chunky retires in the pit lane as expected. As we're seeing Reptile close on Noodles. And Reptile goes for the move. Oh, there's slight contact there, I don't know. Oh, and Noodles and Reptile getting very close there at the moment. And Reptile goes up into position number 4. So Reptile now has clean air to see if he can close up a little bit more here at the moment. It's Jagger the Hutt down with the fastest lap of the race, but Josh beats him to the punch. And yeah, Dutchy, now some people that have the stream audio up while racing, I don't know how. I don't know how people can have stream audio up while racing, I just don't. Gotta focus on the race. I'm gonna have to hear the car noise. Here's Noodles and Reptile. Jagger gets a time penalty. Someone's had a moment. Oh, it's Swim A. We saw the signing go off. That could be another safety car. Oh! It's not. This game's stupid. It's not even a virtual. This game is so dumb. But I think the drivers won't mind either way. And it's not a safety car. I think some of these drivers won't mind. I think Josh won't mind. Especially in the situation Josh is in right now, because Josh is in a great position right now. And legit, the only race winning straight, and I get murdered. What a waste of time. Indeed. Josh, 9 seconds between him and Kahoot here at the moment. So keep an eye on that time for you. For when Kahoot comes in, and it'll be interesting to see when these medium runners do come into the lane and if they want to. So Swim A out. Don't know what happened. We saw the car for a brief moment there. So yeah, Swim A out of this race, and we move on here in this one. So quite a few cars out already. So we have 14 cars left in this race, including this was a lap down for some reason. Here comes Noodles, looking for the move here on Reptile. For position number 4, and he should get it done. Yes, very easily. Meanwhile, Jagger and Chris going out here for position as well. Jagger down up in position number 6 here in this Grand Prix. Jamie slowly moving his way up through the field as well, but he has a time penalty. Josh is right behind him. Josh do here. Meanwhile, Reptile, I think, was looking for a move there on Noodles. Almost thought about it. It's very close between these two. And Reptile now, as Test Science gets a time penalty down to P11 right now. Reptile tries to go look for the move here. It's not close enough. Chris through on Jagger, but Jagger fights him back. The other Haas now trying to get in this battle as well. Oh my goodness me. Oh, Jagger sneaks it for on Chris. Jamie hits Chris. And Josh is trying to get in this fight as well. Line on the time gap between him and Kahoot still 9.7. Yeah, no points for Red Bull. Definitely big difference since what we saw in Bahrain. As how Jamie looks for the midfield on Chris. Trying to go round the outside. Can he get this done? No, we can't. Can't get it done, but Josh is going to try to get as well. This could be very wide, this could be very wide, this could be very wide. Meanwhile, I think a duff spun. So the comeback is not going to happen as Jamie now gets to done. Chris! Josh makes contact with Chris. Luckily for Chris's case, he's not around. If it was F1 2018, Chris would be in the wall and dead. But thank goodness this game is not so glitchy. So Duff gone around, and Test Science now in the points in position number 10 in this Grand Prix. So Reedy down P12. It's not a great day for Reedy right now. What Reedy needs is his wheel to glitch out again, and then Lisa Lobby and rejoins. Because every time he does that, he gets a podium. So, yeah. Reptile in. Reptile needs this race to come to him. I think it's going to be tough for Reptile to be in the top 5. I will absolutely spin chips if Reptile got a top 5. But if the safety car comes out, again, he could. Where's Abyss in the pack right now? Abyss is ahead of sight, so he's around the 8th position, but because he's a lap down, because why not? This game can be silly. Here's Kahoot for the Kahoot fans out there. 1.3 seconds over him and Rapid Willie. But it's so close between those two right now. Relic's in a great position in P3. So those guys doing quite well here at the moment. Giving Ferrari some much needed points. Jamie getting closer to his teammate, gets another penalty. But Jamie needs to settle down a little bit because he's going to lose a lot of positions, especially if the safety car comes back out late in the race. Here comes Jamie, looking for the midfield Jack of the Hut. His teammate, and should get this done. Meanwhile, behind, Josh is Feral Chris. What's the gap? 11.3. Relics in. Relics in the lane, so the Ferrari comes in, and let's see what he does. Surely be soft tyres. Yes, soft tyres go on for Relics here at the moment. So Relics 1.1 between Willie and Kahoot. And I'll tell you what, Willie needs to see what he can possibly do here at the moment. As Jagger's gotten back down on his teammate. The two Haas boys going at it. Side by side, these two will go. And Jagger will hold on. It's a nick that paddock wake. Give the frog alone. That meant that frog was a rolling stone. Cricket season coming soon. As 1.3 seconds. Margin here at the moment. Jamie all over. Here comes Jamie again on Jagger here for the move. And Jamie now through to position. Top 2 in. They will go softs to the end. Noodles goes for another lap. So top 2 in, and our soft tyres will go on. Can they gain anything from Josh late in this race? How will Josh Sauce be at the end of this race? That's going to be the question on everybody's lips. So Chris yet to pit. Huduff yet to pit, and the top three yet to pit here in the British Grand Prix. 2.5 seconds to margin between Noodles and the Haas's. Josh. What's the gap here? What's the gap? Let's have a look, see here. The gap between Josh and Kahoot is about 14 seconds. I feel like what Josh needs right now, what Kahoot will need right now is Relics now. For Rapid Willie, Relics has jumped Willie in the pit stops there, so it shows you the undercut work there for Relics. That's not what Rapid Willie wants right now, so Relics up in the position. Probably position number 3, depending on the later part of this race. Relics for time penalty. Just forget what I said there. As Willie now trying to see what he can do. Noodles now coming into the lane. The Haas boys stay out. And Josh is in. Josh is not going long. Josh is not going to try to go long. There's an Alfa Romeo around. It's Betsy. Betsy goes around. So yeah, Josh is not going to try to go long. Oh no, he's got, wait a minute, he's got wing damage. Hold the phone, Uncle Freddy. Hold the phone, Freddy. Hackett 4 packet, Hackett 4 packet. What has happened here to Josh? Why does he have wing damage? Oh boy. We have missed that here at the moment. What has happened there? As the Haas boys go at it here now, Kahoot will now basically be the leader. Here comes Jagger again. We always hold our breath for here, and the Haas boys having a picnic. Pretty much what they're doing. Betsy gets another penalty, and Betsy's out. Oh no, he's retired in the pit lane. He's retired in the pit lane. Yeah, he's retired in the pit lane. So Betsy retires in the pit lane, and the Haas boys now going at it again. Jagger looks for the move on Jamie, and Jagger goes through on Jamie again. And the Haas boys going at it. Oh, and Jamie's in. And the first of the Haas drivers come into the lane. Huduff to pit as well. I suspect Huduff will be in very shortly. He stays out. So Coop 1.9 seconds over Willie. And Relics. What can he do? It's pretty much a podium for Relics. Unless the safety car. Or if anything happens, Willie doesn't pass the race. Wow. Willie with the fastest lap of the race. And now Jamie now comes out in position number 8. So Jamie will have a little bit of work to do to get up to that pack of Noodles and Reptile. They're going out again here. What can Noodles do? Goes for the move here on Broken Reptile and should get it done. And all Reptile can do here at the moment, is try to sit in Noodles' DRS and see if he can have a bit of time here. That's all he can do in this race right now, really. Since he's pretty much a sitting duck, like Reedy is down in P9. Chris as well, Josh in 11th. Wow, that's going to be something to try to figure out what happened there with Josh. Oh, and Jamie's around! Into the wall. That's damage. He's done it on his own. He's most likely hit the curb. And he's just gone for a big old spin. So Jamie, damage. And he'll have to come back in the lane. And, yeah, not a great day here for Jamie here in this British Grand Prix. And he'll have to come back in the lane and change that wing. Relics. I think may just use Willie here to try to pull away. Noodles for the time penalty. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Noodles for the time penalty. And I suspect Jamie is going to retire in the pits. I suspect Jamie's going to retire in the pits. probably. Maybe not. Might go for another one, maybe. Who knows? There's Abyss. A lap down. Quiet race. Should be in P2 right now. Oh, he's around. Oh, save it. He does. Well done there, Abyss. Saves it beautifully there. He does. So Abyss saves it. No. Wow. Can you say? And what's for the comp curse? For what? What's the comp curse? What did I do the comp curse on? As Relic's now closing back into a Willy. And that wasn't really a comp curse. He was a lap down. He's a lap down. That's not really called a comp curse. It's called sarcasm. That's what it was called. And here is Relics in position number 5, soon to be position number 3. I want to point out here, 13 seconds is the gap, as Josh going to get some time penalty. Just want to point out here that not much time is lost between the top at the front in position number 1 and everyone else, and Jamie goes for another spin. Between Jagger and Kahoot, but it's not going to really matter since, again, the time in the pit lane around here is not that great at all. So, here comes Relics up. What does Relics do on Rapid Willy? Does he go for it, or does he just sit behind for now? Is the question. We'll have to see what he might do here at the moment. As Jager's in, his teammate's gone for another spin. And Kahoot now trying to, Duff let him through. Duff letting the race leader go through. Respectable racing there from Kahoot. Sorry, from Duff. Let Kahoot go through. Science gets another time penalty. And Abyss going to position. Sorted so well here at the moment. Up at a B12 for Abyss here at the 1-3. Where's Jager the Hutt going to come out? He'll come out behind Reedy or just ahead of him. Oh, close. Reedy going deep, trying to see if he can go for around the outside. No, he just can't at the moment. Like DRS, you're trying to send it here like Rapid Willy trying to do with Relics. Not enough. So Jager through, and Jager now trying to get that margin down between, him and trying to get that margin down between him and Broken Reptile. So yeah, interesting to see how it all goes down here. Abyss P12. Unfortunately, a glitch race a lap down, so we'll try and see if he can maybe, as Willy gets a penalty. So, this battle between him and Relic South's full position. Well, Relic's only had 70% ERS. Willy's got nothing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jamie out. And that changes everything. That changes everything right now. Reedy comes in just as the safety car comes out. And soft tyres will go on. I don't expect... Well, the only one he's going to pit will be a Duff. Reptile might come in on softs. Well, here's the thing. Reptile might come in on softs. And where is this? Has the safety car got the race leader? No, he's not yet. So, And yeah, that's good for Josh. That brings Josh back into it as well. I suspect Reptile and Hadaf will come in. Well, Hadaf will have to. Hadaf has to pit. He can't stay out. Unless Reptile takes the gamble and hope these memes go okay. But I don't think he will. I don't think he will. And yeah, Abyss, if he can stay out, he might get that lap back. Yeah, Duff peels in, as expected. What does Reptile do? I don't expect any of the top 5 come in. I don't expect it. It's a fresh set of sauce that's not going to do you anything. Except for these guys who are on the mediums. It's a gift for them. Gives them a bit more grip. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, the Canadian clubs will be thrown right now at Broken Reptile's home. I'm sorry, Reptile. Don't hate me for that. As Jagger now P6. Yeah, Chris in as well. Josh. Fair enough for Josh to come back in anyway. I mean, he's only going to gain 2 positions. So, fair enough for him to come back into the lane. And the worry and the thing about Reptile is he can't get that 5 seconds taken off. Even if he tries to say that, oh, blah, 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 blah. It's, yeah. Can't get that 5 seconds taken off. So, Kahoot, the race leader. Hadaf could get on the podium. He could get on the podium knowing these penalties. And there are the penalties for you all. So, Hadaf could get on. Reedy could get on the podium. My God. But while we stay on board here with Rapid Kahoot, here in this Grand Prix, there's Abyss. Said it before, every safety car, we're going to play it. Here's the word from our sponsors. If you want to look as sexy as this man right here, go to Sally Shirts today. We got shirts, we got jackets, we got absolutely everything, including the I've been hit by fucking thief shirt. Get it today, Sally Shirts. And don't forget our partners, Relentless Racing League and Rapid Racing League. Yes, never going to get sick of that, as we have a... Oh, never mind. Can he take it? Oh, he should be able to. Yeah. Never mind. Forget what I said. Reptile can take that 5 seconds. Especially if it's a stop-go. He can take a stop-go. But if it's a drive-through penalty, he wouldn't be able to. But stop-go he can take. It's the beauty of getting that under safety car. I know about it. So Reptile gets another fresh set of soft tyres on. He's going to be all the way back down in P10, but remember, Reptile will gain some positions. Reptile will gain some positions at the end of this race. So, yeah. Cheers, Pajama. We're going to play it every safety car. As I said, get ready for Singapore. It gets played like 5 times. But we're going to have... Where's everybody right now? Oh my goodness me. Yeah, Biss is trying to get this lap back. Trying to get this lap back. Here he comes. And Itmax saying in the chat, would you recommend the Thrustmaster T300 RS with the Ferrari S500, S1000 TMO? If not, what should I buy? People in the chat, let the man know. What should he go for? Absolutely, let him know. I'm not a wheel expert. I'm not a wheel expert, so I'm not the one to answer that question. Always been a pad user for life. Pad user for life. And Abyss is not going to get that lap back. Oh boy. Is he going to come through? Yep, there he goes. So Abyss gets his lap back, but he will be reduced on time. Well, this is awkward. I think the best thing for Abyss to do is just let everyone by. This could cause carnage. And Pajala saying in the chat, sponsors demanding composure every safety car lap. Yes, indeed. But about to get back underway. And Abyss, I don't know what Abyss is doing. I disagree with what Abyss is doing right now. But Kahoot, back underway. So Kahoot, lead us out. We've got Willie, we've got Relics, and is that Abyss around? Yes, it is. Yeah. Dragonheart gets a time penalty, another time penalty here at the moment. Relics now trying to see if he can get close into Willie. He doesn't want to get another time penalty. So right now, Haduff will get on the podium with Reedy, but it depends what goes on at those guys at the front. So we're not going to really know the podium really to the last lap, I think. But he's Reedy now, getting close here to Haduff. It's going to be close between these guys right now. Can Reedy go for the move? Reedy now looks for it. Trying to see if he can get close enough for the move. Haduff gets a time penalty. Boy, that changes everything again. That could get Josh on the podium. That could get Josh close to a podium here. Reedy all over the back of Haduff here trying to go for the move. But of course, DRS not enabled as of yet. And Josh now lingering behind, waiting for his moment to pounce. These guys up ahead who've got 3 second time penalties will be hoping that these guys battle like crazy. They'll be hoping that these guys battle like absolutely crazy. That's what they'll be hoping for. Jake gets the fastest lap of the race. Reedy now looking for the move. But he just can't do it. He just can't get, he's not close enough to go for it. I keep saying he's going for the move, but he actually hasn't gone for the move yet. Great commentary by me. Willie now 0.3. Reedy, Josh, Chris, Reptile will be all hoping that those guys at the front battle out hard. That's what they'll be hoping for, because they'll move up positions. Man, oh man. Absolutely intense here at the British Grand Prix. And no one really knows. Who knows? Well, right now, Kahoot's in the hot seat. Kahoot, unless a mistake, is pretty much going to win this race. He will win this race, Kahoot. And yeah, they're all on soft tyres. Just a reminder, yep, there you go, except for Abyss, but Abyss doesn't count since he lapped down. But yeah, pretty much everyone on soft tyres. Tyre wear's not really the issue. It doesn't matter what lap tyres they're on, because again, it's a massive train now. It's literally a massive train now, because all of them are on DRS of each other. They literally are. They're all under DRS of each other. And Duff with the fastest lap of the race. So what's going to go down? Does Willie attack for it? Reedy with a time penalty. So that gives Josh a good advantage to maybe get onto the podium. What's the gaps? Yeah, Josh could still get on the podium. Oh boy. But here's the thing, if Reedy can try to go for the move on Kahoot and then try to get a 3 second gap, that's what he might have in his mind. Possibly. Oh, he's gone! No! He's gone! Oh, Willie's gone! And that's a big moment for Willie. Oh no, just a little bit off in the grass. And it's fun. Wait, whoa, 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 what's happened? Relics is out! Relics is out! Oh my goodness me, it's not even virtual. Because this game is stupid. Both of the Ferraris out. My goodness me. And Josh now could pretty much be guaranteed a podium. Coot's gone. Coot is gone. Wow. Kahoot is gone. And now Josh. So look at the interval. Josh right now is on the podium. Chris, the one who does not like this circuit could get on the podium. Oh. The track that is not Chris's favourite in terms of pace could get on the podium. Oh my goodness me. And I'm not going to have a look at the warnings because I don't want to go to that screen in case something happens. So I'm not going to do that. So we've got to keep an eye on what happens here. Wow, that's a shame for Relics. Here comes Jagger. Man, oh man, this is intense. What will the championship look like after this race? Here comes the Duff on Jagger. Hold your breath stuff right there. And here comes this contact between the two. Settle down, boys. Here comes Reedy. Oh, Jagger, there's a bit of contact between the two. No! Duff around. Duff now goes around. It's like one by one, they're falling. Oh, one by one, they're all falling in this race. And that gives Noodles a bit of leadway. And if he can get under Kahoot's second. Oh my goodness. If he can get under a second of Kahoot and get that DRS, could that be crucial for him? We'll have to wait and see. There's the margins again. Josh is on the podium. So is Chris. Oh. Man, oh man, it's not been a great day for McLaren. We're in such a good position. It's not going well for them. Here comes Reedy. He's going to try and see if he can close up here on Jagger for position. And Noodles now is under that DRS of his championship rival. It's unknown. Well, let's have a look at the gap once again. It's so close between him and Chris. It's now Reedy now through. And Jagger, oh, he might have just got another warning there. And what Chris needs to do is close up here. Oh, what is going on here? Josh going for a huge deep move. No! Chris goes to second. Chris goes through. Oh, my goodness me. That move was not on there from Josh. And that is, well, it might, I don't know. I'd have to look back at the replay on that. That was an unbelievable moment. And now, I think this will bring Noodles onto the podium. I thought this will bring Noodles onto the podium. It sure will. I think this will get Noodles on the podium now. Chris now looks for the move. He needs to get this move done here on Jagger. He doesn't want to get held up. Oh, it's so close. And he knows he's got to get this move done. He has to. And Chris through the fourth. Chris through the fourth. The margin between him and Reedy is 2 seconds. He's not going to get second. Noodles is going to get second here. Unless something goes down here at the moment. Yeah, it's close though. It's so close. What Chris needs right now is his teammate to help him out, but it's not going to happen because Jagger's going to fight him back. Oh, this is not what Chris needs. Noodles has gone to the lead, by the way. And now, look at this. Now Chris, Reptile, wait a minute, where's Reptile come from? Reptile now threw up in a fourth. Oh my goodness me, Reptile now comes in a fourth. Jagger's around. I think there was contact between him and Chris. The race is over, by the way. I didn't realise it was the last lap. Oh. I didn't realise it was the last lap. Cahoots won the British Grand Prix. I was so focused on what was going on behind. Oh, Reedy's on the podium. Oh, Reptile's just missed out on the podium by 0.1. And, oh, apologies to everybody there. I didn't even realise it was the last lap. Wow. What a finish to this one. Both the Williams on the podium and Noodles. What helped out Noodles there in the end was them battling hard behind. So in the end, Reedy did get on the podium. Unbelievable. And Abyss crossed the line. What a race. What a finish. No, we don't. No, we don't. But there we go, Kahoot with the race win here in Formula OCE. We'll get the top three in just a second. And wow, what else can you say? Williams, Alfa Romeo, no, not Alfa Romeo, Aston Martin, and Williams. There you go, there's our top three. Let me just go through the fields and I'll invite our top three. There you go. And let me invite them here to the party. Get them in. It was an incredible race here in this one, here at the British Grand Prix. Wow. That last safety car has definitely caused some entertaining finish there here in this one. Tess Science gets points on his debut here in Tier 1 as well. So, yeah, Tier 1 for Tess Science gets in on the points. I think I said podium, but points for Tess Science. And Josh moving top 5, so Josh only in top 5 here at the moment. But, we'll just wait.
I can't include my audio.
Yeah, I can't either.
I think it's on PC, that's why. Should work
Okay.
Happened with Vajala. Come on, guys.
Come on,
Get with the
guys.
times.
Get with the times.
Sorry,
Exactly.
sorry. I do things differently.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
Alright. We'll start with Reedy, P3. Talk us through that race. Managed to get on the podium just. And,
I don't know. That was like a roller coaster. I started P5, got to P3, and then there was a safety car, so I was just stuck behind Willie at the safety car restart. He obviously didn't warm his tyres up enough, and he had like a half spin. I had to check up. I hit the back of him, lost an end plate, so I had to pit, and then I was just praying for a safety car, and then yeah, at the end bolted on the softs, and absolutely, I got a purple sector on the last lap, the middle sector, and I was absolutely pushing it as hard as I could to get that P3 spot, and it worked out in the end, so that was good.
yes, indeed. Three in this one. And on that, move on to P2. Noodles in the Aston Martin this week. Talk us through that one. It was a close one, and that penalty didn't hurt in the end, but still P2 either way after some P10.
Yeah, the whole race I was a bit just like, you know what, if I get near the podium I'm happy. With both Rallyx and Willie spinning, I was like, alright, I gotta get to Kahoot and get his DRS, because those behind me were quicker than me. Strategy was fine, fuel was fine, safety cars were alright, didn't really wreck my race. But yeah, very happy with Tez as well for his debut, our debut in the Aston. We both got points, so yeah, that's a big positive.
Yesterday points for Aston Martin, which will be very important, and still in the championship lead as well, P2. As we move on to Kahoot, position number 1, debut here for the Williams. Talk us through that race. Not much really happened on your end, but a couple of safety cars getting the win here in Britain.
Yeah, man, just honestly vibing up the front with Will, and then he spun, then Relic spun, and that was pretty much my race. I mean, yeah, I'm just stoked. Williams' debut win, and I'm going to dedicate that one to Josh.
Well, there you go. But, folks, that is it. British Grand Prix, we are done here for Silverstone. and join us next week. We'll be back. Let's hear number one. Goodbye.